Bristol is Bristol. It's famous for lots of things. Isambard, King Dong, Brunel, Wallace and Gromit, Banksy, the trip-hop scene. But in the 1970s, it became the epicentre of a global health crisis. People started writing into the local Bristol paper, complaining of hearing a noise like a low rumble or a hum, like the sound of a diesel truck parked outside idling its engine. But when they went to look, there was no sign of a truck or any other source of the noise. This opened the floodgates, and before long, thousands of people were writing in saying that they too could hear the noise, and it became known as the Bristol Hum. But Bristol isn't the only place this has happened. It's a global issue. 20,000 people are listed on a database as having heard it in places as far away as New Mexico, Iceland, Australia, New Zealand, and it still persists to this day. The hum isn't just an annoying noise, though. That is part of the problem because it causes sleeplessness and anxiety. But sufferers have reported that it has also caused nosebleeds, headaches, vision disruptions, and it has even reportedly driven some people to take their own lives. Despite many attempts over the years to locate the source of the hum, it's never been found. But today we have come to Bristol to try and solve the mystery once and for all. And believe it or not, Sanja and I are the best people to do it. You and I are best placed to do this is that there are some commonalities between people who hear the hum. Overwhelmingly, it's people aged between 50 and 60.
Well, I'm not 50 yet.
No, you're not, but I'm giving away my age. You all thought I was 21, didn't you? I know. Isn't that a funny joke when old people say, I'm 21? Isn't that a funny joke?
It cracks me out every time.
Such a funny joke. I'm 50. I don't know how old I am.
That should be in all the joke books. I mean, you're asking me how old you are. I have no idea.
Leave a comment how old you thought I was. Please don't. I'm in the right demographic. However, there are other types of people that hear it. People who are neurodiverse. We're ADHD, in case you haven't noticed by watching any of our other videos. And the final reason is Sanja, who is only 21. No funny joke.
Don't comment.
Has tinnitus.
Yes.
And some people think that the hum could be a form of tinnitus.
Well, this is the weird thing. My tinnitus, before I got tinnitus, I always thought that it was really high-pitched ringing. That I just thought that there's only one type. And then a few years ago, after a bout of COVID, I developed this tinnitus in this ear. When it first started, I thought that it was our boiler making a noise because it was kind of the sound of a boiler turning on and then rumbling along.
Do you know that?
Really?
Because most people say it sounds like it's an external noise, as in it's not in their head.
But I actually thought that my tinnitus was an external noise.
There we go.
Until I was out and about and I was like, hang on, why is it this sound coming with me?
Well, I can play you some recordings of the hum.
I've got the hum.
You might hear the hum.
The hum is described as a low, throbbing or rumbling sound, peaking between 30 and 80 hertz. This is well below the threshold of normal human hearing. Though the Bristol hum was the first to push the issue into the mainstream, the 1990s Taos hum was significant enough that the US Congress funded an official investigation. Despite acoustic tests, electromagnetic monitoring, geophysical surveys and medical evaluations, no source was ever definitively found. However, the investigators concluded that the hum was real to those who reported hearing it.
Our first stop on our Bristol Hum tour is here, Aerospace Bristol, which used to be known as Filton Aerodrome. If you're not aware, Bristol has a long history with the aviation industry, and we're going to go inside to see one of its most iconic vehicles, which some people think could potentially have contributed to the 1970s Bristol Hum panic.
Despite several local council inquiries and environmental health monitoring, no large-scale investigation has ever been made into the Bristol Hum. None of these smaller inquiries were directed at any of the area's extensive aviation industry. In Filton alone, they include Rolls-Royce, BAE Systems and Airbus, which contain wind tunnel facilities, aerospace testing labs, engine test beds, high-power electrical equipment and vibration rigs. Even quiet aviation testing can produce low-frequency noise and sub-audible vibrations.
Many of Bristol's aerospace companies are engaged in high security work for the defence industry and all wield significant political and economic power. Consequently, any investigation would be both disruptive and politically sensitive. That said, it's worth noting that several clusters of Bristol Hum reports sit downwind from Filton Aerodrome on geological ground that can transmit bass frequencies into the bowl-shaped centre of Bristol.
Jazz.
Here we have Filton Aerodrome's old runway, and what they're doing is really cool. They're letting it be rewilded, but naturally. So what they want to build up an even stronger biodiversity here, they're just letting the plants come in and fight each other basically for the winning spot. And they said, guaranteed in a few years, possibly decades, there will be some willows here.
It used to be owned by BAE, who, as we now know, transitioned into military contracts. This is all privately owned. It's basically a charity. There is one where they're doing restorations of old aircraft. I think they've got a World War II bomber in there and stuff. But we're going to go and see probably the plane that Bristol is most famous for, and one that was famously noisy. So, Concord. You know why it's called Concord? Because it had a big conch nose. It's a good joke, isn't it? You know the nose lowered, didn't you?
Yeah,
Like that. It used to
yeah.
go down so they could
Is
see
it really
down
called
so-
conch because of its nose?
No.
Because of the pointy nose?
No, it's not called Concord because...
Well, no. You said because its nose lowered, so I was like, oh yeah, okay.
Big nose. I can't believe you actually asked that. We probably don't need to recount why they went out of service. But it's really iconic. It's something I was kind of fascinated with as a kid. A bit sad, isn't it? It's like the moon landings. It's like, why don't we have hypersonic passenger aircraft? Feels like we've gone backwards. So although it was a Anglo-French project to develop a supersonic aircraft, it was built in Bristol with Rolls-Royce engines from Bristol.
Oh,
This is why it's here.
Oh yeah, look on it. It says Rolls-Royce. Does conch really mean nose?
Yes.
Oh.
Big conch. You say someone's got a big conch.
Hot air balloon is going so slowly.
Be careful how you say it, but
Here it
All
goes.
right.
It's winning.
you know what this is, don't you?
No.
No, nor do I. No one knows. as it flew, Concord got very hot and its fuselage would expand and grow up to 10 inches. See how small the windows are?
Oh my God, yeah, you can't really see out of there. Just fit one eye to look through it.
Hello guys.
Right.
First time on Concord?
First
Yes.
time, yeah.
Okay. Well, this is the last ever flying Concord.
Wow,
It's
It's
Wow.
the last one built as well.
really?
Oh my goodness,
And what
that's
year
so
was it that it all went out of service? It was,
2003. Concord first flew in 1969.
right.
So we're all that way ahead.
Was that here at
Well,
Cliffton?
Prototype 002 took off from here in April 1969.
Wow. Now, where was the
Oh
first
my
one? Was that
goodness.
France or was that here?
Well, the Soviet Union just beat us to it, but their version, the Tupolev Tu-144, which was horribly compromised, not very good, to put it politely, in various
no.
ways, and crashed twice. It was technically and commercially fatally flawed. However, the first Concorde took off, that was 001, took off from Toulouse in March 1969, and this 002 took off from here a few weeks after that. Well, you would hear it before you saw it.
Yes.
Oh my.
Because it was based on engines that were designed here at Filton for the Avro Vulcan bomber in the 50s. There's the only civil aircraft ever to have afterburners, so you'd apparently hear this roar, and it was like a big kick in the back.
Oh, so you would feel it,
You know,
yeah.
a motorway speeds in, say, a Lamborghini. You know, you put your foot down and you whoosh. You know.
Oh, legend. You notice I'm not tearing up though, like I did.
No, with the space shuttle, I was
Space shuttle, I
expecting
got
you
to.
to tear up.
No, I didn't have the same emotional connection to Concord. If Concord went into space.
Even though you saw Concorde with your own eyes flying over your house, you still don't feel.
When I told the guy that, I realised I lied. It wasn't. It was in the playground at school, and we all looked up.
Still cool.
What I think I saw flying over my house was the space shuttle on the back of the jumbo jet.
No way.
Yeah, saw that as a kid
Amazing.
as well. So you were literally paying a fortune just to get a couple of hours less time in the air.
Yeah, because it's only like 5 hours from
Yeah, it's not
London
that-
to
it's not
New
that-
York
yeah,
on a
with a
flight.
headwind. But what you were really paying for is the fact that the toilets, which are even smaller than normal plane toilets, had a flower in them.
Oh yeah.
The question is, did the development of Concorde contribute to the hum? Because they were testing engines here. That background rumble. Rolls-Royce is still here. BAE Systems have a facility nearby as well. And who knows what they're doing there. And people are still reporting the hum. So we're going to have to test it, I think.
Yeah.
A lady told her son to get out of my way and said, watch out for this gentleman.
Nice.
Just saying, gentleman.
Sweet.
Yar, 'tis I, Banksy, the powerful and omnipotent graffiti artist. Yar, I have heard the hum. It's the sound of my spray cans that I lend out to my minions to go out and spray my politically motivated works all across the city of Bristol and beyond. I am working on my next big project, which will be politically devastating, a crushing blow against capitalism and the military-industrial complex. I'm gonna paint a picture of a bomb, and there'll be like a rabbit sat on it, and it'll, on the side of the bomb, it'll like say, like Aldi or something, like Lidl, or I haven't decided, Lidl or Aldi on the side of the bomb. Yarr.
I recommend if you'd like to cut 10 to 15 years off your lifespan is to drive in Bristol. It was a nightmare. It is a nightmare.
We keep going down the wrong road.
We keep ending up on random motorways. So that is one of the theories about the Bristol Hum.
What about the motorways?
Well, it's basically surrounded by motorways.
Right.
It's not a ring road like the M25, but it's also not as big as London. But you've got 3 sort of major motorways surrounding it. In addition to the mouth of the River Avon, the literal Avonmouth, which obviously there's a lot of shipping and the like that go through there. There are train lines. There's a ton of factories, you know, over in that area that we were in for Aerospace Bristol. So there's a lot of industrial noise, which is one of the main theories about the hum, is that it's caused by industrialisation. Now, in one location they found a factory with these huge industrial fans that they turned off, and that actually stopped the hum.
Oh, wow.
But whenever they've looked into it in Bristol, they've not been able to identify where it might be coming from. But not all the theories are man-made. So we are here now in the Cliffton area, near the Cliffton suspension bridge, which some of you may be aware was designed by Isambard King Dong Brunel, who died before he could complete it. So his mates basically built it as a tribute to him.
Oh, that's sweet.
It's a really posh area.
Was that his given name by his parents?
It's a different time. I used to go to school with a boy whose middle name was Kingsley.
Kingsley's a cool name.
And Kingdom isn't.
Kingdom is unusual
Do not
as a name.
disparage Isambard King Dong Brunel.
I'm not disparaging.
He was voted the 2nd greatest Briton of all time.
I'm not disparaging him. I'm merely asking, is that a name he got from his parents at birth?
You're asking me and I don't know. That's the answer. I don't know, but probably yeah. Yeah. He had French heritage.
Ah.
There's lots of Brunel association with Bristol. So as you might have ascertained, well, this is Clifton Observatory, which overlooks Clifton Suspension Bridge, which overlooks Avon Gorge. Now, one of the theories, when people were first looking into the Bristol Hum, was that the hum was created by the wind, basically, in Avon Gorge. That it was somehow channeling it through there and making a sound. I mean, it's an interesting place, given that Avon Gorge does have its own microclimate. It kind of gets very foggy and has its own weather. It tends to be sort of slightly warmer, I think, and wetter. Correct me if I'm wrong, leave a comment, I'm normally wrong. And also there is another feature here that is going to help us look into another of the theories, into the Helmets are compulsory for adults, it said. So we're about to enter the Giant's Cave beneath Clifton Observatory. Presumably it was a cave that they believe some giants once lived in. But we're here because another of the theories about the hum is that it's geological, that it actually comes from within the earth, that it might actually be tectonic plates shifting or underground earthquakes, like really deep. Another common theory is that it's the vibration of the earth itself, because the whole planet, did you know this vibrates?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
But then why would you only hear it here?
You made me cry now.
Oh, sorry.
I'm really crying. I'm really upset.
Bristol lies close to a web of geological old fault lines, especially around the Mendips, Cliffton Down Limestone and Coalfield Basin. Taos sits on the Rio Grande Rift, a huge geological divide. If another source, such as industry, traffic or tidal movement, introduces low-frequency energy, the fault zone can amplify or extend it, making it ever-present. If a hum-like signal exists, these rocks help it travel far, maintain coherence and become directionless.
Avon Gorge is home to a number of caves and hidden voids, which can trap low-frequency sound, amplify resonance, and mix geological vibration with airborne sound. In addition, the Severn Estuary and River Avon have the second highest tidal range in the world, featuring rapid water level transitions which cause strong hydraulic pressure on rock walls. Tidal forces produce measurable ground vibration, which could explain Bristol's nighttime hum being stronger.
I don't know why we agreed to do this. It's 130 steps that we've got to come back up.
Oh, you're joking.
No. Watch your head.
That's why you're wearing a helmet.
Uh-huh. Oh my God. Oh, God's sakes. Oh, have I got to crouch? This is unbelievable. Oh, God. This is going to do my back in. Oh, my God.
Hit a fall.
Oh, it's easy for you. You're not 6'2". Oh,
Why don't you go?
Oh, thank you. Oh, okay. Hurts your neck after a while. Ow.
Ow. Ow. Oh. Oh, my God. This is horrible. Ow. 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 I wish we'd never done this. We're not proving anything by being in it.
No, we're not.
Ow. There's no giant could have got down there.
Well,
I had to literally sit. That last bit, I literally had to come down on my bum.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, okay, at least you had both your hands free.
Did I?
Why wasn't that on your back? You can put that on your shoulders and have free hands.
There was no space for it on my...
There's no time to be cool when you're walking down narrow
What do you mean
steps. To look cool by not having the backpack on both shoulders.
There was no way for me. For a start, I've got this hat on. Secondly...
That doesn't take up shoulder space.
Like
The
coming
hat
down on
doesn't
my
take
bum.
up shoulder space.
It doesn't look cool though, does it?
No,
I mean,
but...
unless leave a comment if you think I look like one of the village people.
Oh, wow. Maximum 4 persons.
Oh, there's IKB.
Oh my goodness, oh God, it's a bit scary.
You ready for this?
Yeah. I don't know if you can even see how high up. I do not want to go on there.
Come on, get on there, you coward.
It says only 4 people.
How many of us are there?
Yeah, but like we're equal to people.
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
Oh my
Oh
God,
no, hang
I'm
on, there's
actually too scared.
IKB. You're too scared.
Yeah.
Get on there, go on. You got. Say hello to IKB.
Where's the bridge?
You're waving to the bridge.
I know, I don't know. I'm too scared to think.
Can you hear the hum, Sanja?
Can you hear the hum of traffic?
Is it traffic? Because don't forget, we're surrounded. Bristol is surrounded.
Definitely
by
traffic. Yeah. Look at the traffic down there. It's more of a
low rumble. Well, that's what they say. They say it sounds like engines, and some people have described it differently, like scraping.
Scraping.
Scraping noise.
I'm not hearing a scraping.
Pulsating.
No, is it a 24/7 hum, or is it?
No.
Yeah, there's certain times that it's more.
Well, it's not all the time.
Audible.
Some people have said it can disappear for months and then come back. Very like your tinnitus.
Yes, my tinnitus does disappear occasionally for like a few weeks.
Tends to be worse at night. Now, the theory is that's because it's quieter at night. And also, people say they can only hear it inside, but again, that could be because you haven't got the background noise.
We should go out at night and see if we can
Well,
hear
we
it.
absolutely should when it's quiet.
Because it's too. I don't know if we'd hear
I can hear
it
the
now.
Bristol cackle. Some people put a fan on, and that apparently covers it.
So, but it is constant. Apart the apart from that it disappears occasionally
Yeah.
for months. Maybe maybe you know how like some people say the Earth is like a body, and then different parts of the Earth represent different
You think like
chakras.
Bristol's its arse?
No,
So it's
Bristol.
farting.
No,
Bristol's
Bristol
farting. It's a
is
Bristol
no
fart.
Bristol is the ear of the Earth. So the hum is the tinnitus.
If Bristol was anything, it would be the Bristols.
What does that mean?
I mime to her what Bristols are. In public? Yeah, I think we do need to go out at night, because what's becoming clear is that the daytime is just too noisy.
Yeah.
So we will go out at night, but before we do that, we do have one last place to go during daylight hours for one more of the theories. There's a soft bit here, by the way. There's a bit of give.
I'm not standing on the soft bit. No way, I'm not going to stand on the soft bit.
There was give. One more location. Now, I'm going to wear these all the way up. Do you think that made me look cooler? Will that offset the hat?
Yeah, and having the backpack on both shoulders.
I can't do that.
I'm going to do it.
I've got this on.
All right, I'll do it.
Bulky. It doesn't fit.
Sure, you just don't want to look uncool.
No, who can see me in the cave? Oh, I don't want to look uncool in front of the Giants.
Yeah.
Imagine if it was Andre the Giant.
I'll take the backpack and
Imagine
you can
if
take
it was Andre the Giant's cave.
Oh, don't even. Kind Sir Brunel, your fine engineering works pepper Bristol and beyond. Have you ever heard the mysterious hum?
Yar, I heard the hum all right. 'Tis the sound of me puffing on my thick cheroots. A puff, puff, puff to celebrate having another successful engineering project complete. Rah! In the latest one, I only killed half the workers. Yar! Just doing that. Yar! Yar!
So we are heading to our next location. On the way here, we passed another massive industrial area, didn't we? Mm-hmm. Where there was a big, what looked like a gas plant. Mm-hmm. And that is another of the theories, that it's gas being transported in pipes.
I mean, it's kind of noisy here. You can hear a rumble behind us. I don't know if it's visible.
Yeah. We'll show you where we are properly in a minute, but
Big bridge.
yes, the big bridge. But I have another theory.
Yeah.
Have you ever noticed no one hums anymore, like actually hums? When I was a kid, everyone hummed.
Did they? Lots of people hummed. Humming is apparently very good for stress relief because it tones your vagus nerve.
Seriously, leave a comment if you know anyone that hums.
And if you don't, start humming. It's good for you.
And if you don't know anyone that hums, leave a comment saying you don't. Just write don't. Let's keep going. We're losing light. But seriously, people used to whistle and hum all the time when I was a kid. I mean, I remember pinning a boy called Murray, who was one of my friends, up against the wall.
It's what you do with your friend, with friends like that who need enemy.
He was giving me the silent. He'd given me the.
I pinned my friend up against the wall.
He'd given me the silent treatment.
Unless it was romantically.
He'd given me the silent treatment for a week for no reason. I don't even know what I did. Right,
I
and I
know.
would talk to him, and instead of answering me, he'd go.
He'd hum. Well, that lasted a week.
Yeah, pretty much. And I eventually pinned him up against a wall in the corridor. He just did this. He's also the boy.
Did you say anything to him when he pinned you against?
Yeah, of course.
the wall?
I pinned him up against the wall. I did say to him, I said, just stop it.
And he was like, "I'm not doing it."
No, he didn't say anything. He did this.
Oh.
And then walked off, still humming. He was also the boy who, he had a crush on a girl. Went on a school trip, and the girl wasn't interested in him. I mean, she was 2 years older than him. We were like 14 at that age. A 16-year-old is not going to be interested in a 14-year-old boy. And we went to the beach, and he was wearing, as he always wore, this was his uniform, a black shirt with a white piano tie. And he always wear a white tie, pure white tie, or a white piano tie. You know those piano ones?
Yeah.
Leather piano tie. And I found him on the shore, like looking out to sea, because he was out there by himself because he was all depressed because this girl didn't like him. And I found him, and he was singing genuinely, "Some guys have all the luck, some guys have all the luck."
Oh.
No, it's not. The guy was deeply punchable.
He was the main character. It was his main character moment.
Came to a party at my house once, and my mum had done a buffet, and he went, "Oh, what a delightful spread." Last I heard, he was a senior policeman. I'm just saying that some people perhaps shouldn't be police people, officers. Some guys have luck. Perhaps he sings that when he hasn't caught a criminal. He's like chased after a criminal, and like another officer's caught the criminal, and he's singing, "Some guys have luck." What a delightful spread. And in my family, he has always been known since then as Murray Delightful Spread. I shouldn't probably say his name.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't.
Except none of this is a lie. It's all true.
Well,
this is all true.
Okay, but why?
I haven't said a single thing that's conjecture or a lie.
Why are you saying his name though?
So look up Sergeant Murray.
No, Paul.
When I sort of stopped being friends with him, he used to hang around with like younger kids because they were the only ones who kind of like looked up to him.
Paul, I mean, this is all well and good you saying everything, but
true,
it might be better
no one
if
at
you
his own age wanted to hang out with him.
But it might be better if you bleep out his name.
I might, but my mate Steve Horsley knows exactly who I'm talking about. We were at school together. He knows exactly who I mean. Come on, we're losing light. That is the Prince of Wales Bridge that leads to Wales. There.
Oh, that's Wales.
That is Wales. That bridge, some of you might know it because it's enshrined in musical history. If you know the Manic Street Preachers for slightly tragic reasons, and if you know Marillion, you know they wrote an entire album inspired by a woman that was found wandering on that bridge who had no memory of how she got there or who she was. So what would you say? We're about a mile, maybe more from the bridge here.
Yeah.
I can hear the traffic.
I can hear the traffic.
Rumble, humble, bumble.
It's quite loud, yeah.
And we're over a mile, I would have said.
Yes.
From that bridge. And yet, you know, we can hear it. That's not actually why we've come here, although obviously that is saying to me there is a hum. It's to do with that.
The estuary.
The sea, which if you keep going that way, sea. We can see the sea there. Another theory, submarines. Low frequency communications between submarines.
Right.
That's another one.
Yeah. Which then you would also be able to hear in other cities, and also...
Well, okay, okay, wait a minute. You seem to have forgotten everything I said at the beginning of this video, where I said there are 20,000 reports worldwide that have been documented on the website.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, I see. You remember now? I said this is not just, it started in Bristol.
I remember.
Do you remember now that I said it's everywhere from New Mexico to New Zealand?
Yes.
Do you remember anything I've said?
I do remember. I regret calling you easygoing earlier.
She was really flattering to me in the car, going how easygoing I was and what a lovely person I was. Because I was telling her about someone that I held a grudge to for 10 years and then catfished as revenge. So they did to me. I was a much younger man, and I've just talked about pinning someone up against a wall.
Me, you're so easygoing.
But I am day to day. As long as you don't cross me, I'm very easygoing. All right?
If it was submarines, Why are people hearing the hum more loudly inside their homes than outside?
I think it's because in the home you're insulated, but you're still getting, because don't forget it's only certain frequencies, it's very low frequencies that the hum is detectable at. Which is why I'm going to get my equipment out in a minute. I think that the hum is one of those things, right? You can go completely nuts with it. There are people that have theories that it's interdimensional beings contacting us, it's ghosts, it's UFOs, all of that. There's people that believe... Why are you pulling that face?
Ghosts. You just said people don't hum anymore, which means people in the past used to hum more frequently than they do now. Where do ghosts come from? The past.
That's not really my point. My point is, I can't remember what my point was. My point, I don't know what my point was.
You're saying it was possibly interdimensional.
You can go completely nuts.
The point I was trying to make is that inevitably the hum is a magnet for conspiracy theorists. These fringe theories range from it being caused by mysterious energy research facilities like HAARP in Alaska, transmitting energy into the ionosphere, to the vibration of ancient ley lines. Others suggest it might be the result of experiments into crowd control or mass surveillance, signals from UFOs, or infrasound weapons testing. It occupies the same sort of landscape as Havana Syndrome, first reported in 2016 by US diplomats and intelligence officers based in Havana, Cuba.
Sufferers described a series of sudden, unexplained neurological episodes: pressure in the head, buzzing sounds, dizziness, nausea, and cognitive fog. Since then, more than 1,000 cases have been reported around the world, from China to Washington, D.C. Investigations have found no evidence of a foreign weapon, with many incidents likely caused by environmental factors, pre-existing conditions, or psychological stress, though some agencies still can't explain every case. Could Havana Syndrome and the hum, in fact, be one and the same?
But like when we did the British Big Cats video, that was on our other channel, but we'll link to it in the description, there's evidence that they're real. The hum, I think, is real. It's just, what is it? You know, this isn't, but it's also one of those things, because a lot of people, they get frustrated because they say, can you hear that? And 98% of people go, hear what? So they're not believed. But there's enough evidence, if you actually look, to suggest that 2% of people do hear this thing. I mean, they've done studies into, could this be some sort of mass hallucination? There's been historical documentation of that in the past. Could it be that one person says, oh yeah, I hear it, and then people go, oh yeah, I do too? But that's been kind of ruled out as well. So there is the question of, yes, why can you hear it inside? Is it a form of tinnitus? What is it? But there are two other theories to do with the sea, both of which were taken seriously, and one of them is my favourite theory. One of those is there were some French researchers who claimed we've solved what the hum is. It's waves underneath the water lapping against rocks and creating big booms, and that would reverberate underground up into people's heads. But that doesn't account for places where they're not near the sea. The other one, and this is my favourite, was the mating call of the midshipman fish.
Oh wow, it sounds like a hum.
They make this insane sound, and I'll play it in a minute, but it's basically a... Leave a comment if you enjoyed that. Trouble with that is they're only in North America. Authorities, they've done their studies and gone, yeah, either it doesn't exist or we can't find it. And yet there is still 2% of people around the world that struggle with this thing. Low frequencies can all do all sorts. It can bugger up your vision. It can give you diarrhea.
Is it a bit like the brown note?
Well, yeah.
Sadly, there is no documented evidence that the brown note, a secret frequency that can make people lose control of their bowels, really exists. During the Cold War, militaries did explore unusual acoustic technologies, infrasound for crowd control, microwave hearing effects, psychological warfare. That cocktail of experimentation, mixed with early speculative research about organ resonance, sparked the idea that certain frequencies might override the body.
While infrasound can make us feel uneasy, dizzy or sick, no frequency has ever been shown to do what the legend claims.
I'm going to get my equipment out now.
Okay. If you have heard the hum before, let us know in the comments, because I genuinely want to know if there are people out there who have heard it and what it sounds like, what it sounded like to you.
Or let Dr. Glenn McPherson know. Search for him online. I'll link to him below. He's basically the world's #1 hum researcher. He's got a website. It's called Humsnet. Anyway, it's time to test the hum using equipment. This is a parabolic microphone. It's got a scope on it, so you can sort of look at what you're aiming at, and you can adjust it to whether you pick up low or high frequency. So I've set it currently to the lowest setting. Right, I'm going to try it on the bridge first.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Right, nothing. I'm going to raise the frequency a little bit. I'll be honest, the frequency button just seems to be adjusting the volume. When you hit about 50, your hearing changes. Your ability to hear low frequencies gets better because your ability to hear high frequencies gets worse. So basically you're blocking out the high frequencies, so you're hearing low frequencies, which is why people in their 50s and 60s are said to be the best humdingers.
What's a humdinger? If you can hear me whispering, you must repeat the code. 22325673.
Okay, that's too long. 223567. It's too long.
Hey, well done. You
It does
did
work.
Why didn't you say yes then when I said if you can hear me whispering,
Because
say
I hadn't
yes?
turned it up. I started at a low frequency and
you
then I
actually heard
cranked
the
it up.
numbers. All right,
So it does work.
I am impressed.
Yeah,
I'm
but the code
I
was
was
too long.
skeptical. I was skeptical. Okay, that's
Do you want to
impressive.
try it?
Yeah. Go.
Poo 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 poo.
No,
Poo,
turning
poo,
it up.
Poo 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 poo. Poo 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 poo. Poo 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 poo. Poo 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 poo. Poo poo. Poo 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 poo. Poo 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 poo.
Are you saying moo 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 moo?
No. Poo 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 poo.
Poo poo poo.
Yes.
I did hear you kind of go moo 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 moo, and then I guessed that it was you saying poo poo poo, because what else are you going to say?
Okay, I know I'm predictable. We all think the sound is coming from Bristol, but what if it isn't?
What if it's coming from Wales?
Well, we haven't tried that.
No, we haven't. You getting anything?
I can hear the waves.
I can hear the waves as well.
I can hear them louder.
You heard it?
We need to go to Wales. I think I might have found the source of the hum.
What do you think it might be?
I'll tell you when we're in Wales.
Okay.
But we're going to do some more experiments tonight. We're going to go to Wales first thing tomorrow. I know what it is.
Oh, okay.
It's a theory no one suggested. It's the mating cry of Russell T Davies. No, it's not that, but we are going to go to Wales.
Yar, 'tis I, Wallace, the inventor and cheeseophile. Yar, I love me some cheese. I think the hum is the sound of crackers, they're cracking them and the cheese comes on them and they're breaking half. Wallace, grab it, get out of from there, boy. Yeah, oh, you bad dog, you bad, strangely intelligent dog, but you're mute, you don't even bark. Yeah.
Can you hear anything?
Well, yeah, we stood right next to the M5. So we've come to a random car park somewhere in Bristol. I can't even lie. I can't lie. We're just in the car park of where we were staying. Where we're staying tonight. It's a place called Molly's Motel. I'm very tired. We had to go up all those stairs and down the stairs, and I hit my head. I've got a concussion. Anyway, it doesn't matter because I think I found the source.
Right.
I think the origin is in Wales, and it reverberates through the stone and the rock, and is picked up here.
Into people's houses.
I think people in Wales, they're probably just used to it.
Oh, right. So you think people in Wales just tune it out?
Yeah. So tomorrow we're going to cross the bridge. We've got to be careful, Sanja, because Wales and England have a bit of a history. You do know that, don't you?
No. What do you mean I have to be careful?
Well,
Be careful how?
I know what you're like.
What do you mean?
I'm just saying, I don't need you upsetting the Welsh.
How am I going to upset the Welsh? I love Welsh people. I love Wales.
How many Welsh people have you ever met?
I went to school with a few Welsh people in Sydney.
Australia. I'm just saying, I love the Welsh, but it doesn't always go both ways.
Oh, right.
Because the Welsh were treated badly by the English. I mean, let's face it, most nations were. I've never had any abuse in Wales, admittedly, on the many times I've been there. I have in Scotland, I'm just saying.
Wait, hang on. So what's the issue with me? Why are you warning me to be careful?
I just don't want you putting your foot in it.
How?
By saying something.
Like what?
Like Yaki Da or something like that.
I've never heard
Yaki Da.
Never heard.
Yaki
Never.
Da. Don't want you walking around
Never
doing that
heard
like
that
you
phrase.
normally do. You're always doing that. You walk around the house at home going, Yaki Da. You've got to be really careful.
I've got to be careful.
I'm culturally respectful.
I'm culturally respectful. I studied anthropology.
Doesn't mean anything. Hitler loved his dog. I keep thinking about Murray.
Oh, do you feel bad?
No, not at all. I just realised I hadn't slagged off his parents yet either.
Paul!
His mum was a bit weird. She did amateur dramatics.
You can't put this on the internet.
His dad had a train set in his garden. The trains went round. That was like his pride and joy.
That sounds cool.
Wait till you hear this.
NGL, Paul, that sounds cool.
That what you just said did not. Anyway, one time we had to go and pick up some trains for his garden. I remember they were in boxes. I don't know where we were getting them from. We had to pick them up. And he gave us one, and I remember I sat down with the train. And he said it exactly like this. Do be careful with that, Paul. Wasn't funny. I didn't even do it. I don't know. What did I get in the car too violently or something? Do be careful with that, Paul. Just a train. It's a toy train, you baby.
Oh my God.
His brother was nice. A bit stupid, but he was quite nice. He once looked at a packet of crisps and we said, what flavour are those? And he said, potato.
The next morning, we drove to Wales in search of what I'd heard the night before. Dr. Glenn Macpherson, the world's leading hum investigator, has proposed that the hum might be an accumulation of all the sounds and frequencies of the modern world mixed together, that some people are just extra sensitive to it. It's an interesting theory, and if we wanted to hear my sound more clearly, we first needed to get as far away as possible from modern life.
I'm listening for tectonic activity because there's been quite a lot of it in this area this year alone. So I'm just trying to see if I can hear inside the mountain. Couldn't hear anything. I mean, what I'm not looking forward to in this video are the comments from sound people going, what you're doing is nonsense and rubbish. You ready for those comments, Sanja?
I won't read them.
People who won't get that this is just whimsy. It's like radiation guys, isn't it? Whenever we cover radiation on the channel, the radiation guys are always like, you got this thing about...
Look, just think of it. You're doing a public service because you're doing community service because you're helping people feel better about themselves.
I've done a crime. Slag.
What'd you call me?
I think that's slag. All that up there. From the mines. Slag. I think we need to go a bit higher, see if we can get some elevation.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, listen down into the valleys themselves.
Okay.
You know, without the distractions, because another one of the Hum theories is that it's electromagnetic interference with, you know, from like broadband and power cables and things with the ionosphere and the air. There's so many theories, Sanja, but there's no solid facts. Or echo. Blah, 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 blah. Wells. Blah, blah, blah. Oh.
I mean, all I can say is here is probably the quietest place that we've been. So there's definitely no hum that I'm detecting. Tinnitus is silent. So it's not like... Actually, no, I have a high-pitched ringing tinnitus at the moment.
That's not the
But
hum.
it could be that the low-frequency hum is cancelling my low-frequency tinnitus.
I think you're
so there is a
clutching at straws
high-pitched
there.
ringing. But apart from that, it's so still and peaceful and quiet here. It's really beautiful and relaxing. Be careful, please. Slippery.
I'm up here now. It's really cold. Should probably put my jacket on. Hope no one's broken it.
Well, that's a random thing to say.
Yeah, isn't it? It's almost like we film this bit before the bit that's coming next. As if I know what's coming. I don't really know how to get down. How did I get up here?
You have to crawl down on your bum if you want to be
I
safe.
don't want to do that. I'm carrying this.
Or go sideways.
I should never have come up here. Why did you let me come up here?
I didn't know.
You shouldn't have let me come up here. You should have said that it was dangerous. If I break my leg or arm, it's really going to bugger up.
Come down on your bum.
It's going to cut. What if I break my bum? It's going to bugger up continuity because we're filming this bit after the bit that comes next.
You're not going to break your bum.
Oh, this is the worst bit. Look, everything's falling. None of these stones are...
Bloody hell.
I'm fine. Oh. Ow. Smooth. Is this coal? That's coal.
I thought it was slate. Coal's crumbly.
Yeah, and it's not
That's
making my hand
harder.
dirty.
Yeah. It's definitely not coal.
But I do wonder if this is been mined out. I don't know if this is natural, this little valley bit here. Because there's like weird bits of wood and ruined shacks and things, aren't there?
Yeah.
Just wonder if it was blasted out or chiselled out. I mean, that's the thing with Wales. It basically built the industrialised world, or at least fueled it. Coal, iron, steel. Look at this one. See the lines through it?
Yeah, very cool.
You really seem unimpressed
Pretty.
with the rocks that I'm showing you.
No, I am impressed.
I'm going to show you one more rock, and I'd really like you to be impressed. Do you like that one?
Whoa.
I mean, that's insincere, isn't it? Annoying.
Why did you just throw a rock at me?
I didn't. It fell from the slag.
The slag that's all the way over there.
Yeah, it fell off. It tumbled down by itself.
You're going to tumble down by yourself in a second.
So for everyone that is concerned that I haven't injured myself in recent videos.
Oh, you're joking. Are you kidding?
That is 3 out of the last 4 videos I have cut myself.
What is going on?
Look at that. That was when I was climbing down that rock face like a brave guy. You know that couple that walked past?
Yeah.
They said to me, "You're really brave."
Did they?
Yeah, I think that's what they said.
Did they say you're my hero?
I mean, it was the wind slightly took their voice away, but I think they actually said, "Just so brave." So
that's pretty impressive. Going for a world record here.
And I've got to say, Sanja, your concern is overwhelming me. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I said if I hurt myself on that rock coming down, it was going to bugger up the continuity, and now it has. But it's all out of whack, is what it is. But it's a shame, really.
We're here.
You don't even know where here is, do you?
Wales.
Well, we are. Technically, this is the Brecon Beacons. That's the English word for it. I'm not going to insult the Welsh by using the Welsh name. I wanted to specifically come and see that sort of stone slab thing.
You think the hum is emanating from the stone slab?
Earlier this year, just a couple of months ago, an earthquake was reported basically at this point. But let's go and have a look at that first.
Wow.
You're not looking at it, you're looking
am.
at the camera picture.
The naughty stone.
We've come to see the naughty stone.
Oh my God.
The naughtiest of all stones.
Wow.
This is the naughty stone.
Amazing.
No one seems to know why it's called the naughty stone. It's just a viewpoint. And genuinely, there was an earthquake here earlier this year.
A naughty earthquake.
Not a huge one, 1.3 on the Richter scale, but you know.
Your coat flap's broken.
What?
Shoulder.
What do you mean it's broken?
Your shoulder flap's come undone.
Well, it's not broken, is it? It has broken.
Yeah.
Do you know why that is? I actually do know.
Oh God, what have I done this time?
You shoved it
I shoved
in the
it.
footwell of the back seat.
No, I
When
didn't.
you were rooting around, I draped it in, and when I went to just put it on just now, I found it bundled up in the footwell.
That was not me. I didn't even touch it.
You were rooting around in that back seat for ages.
I did not even touch it.
You owe me a button. I'm not a scientist, but if there are any audio people out there, please explain this to me. I think it's just picking up the wind. Bah! See, look. Bah!
And not the frequencies aren't particularly low.
Whoa. Yeah, I know. I tried to. This has really bad instructions. Confusing for a person like me. I think we need to head into the valleys. I can hear it. We've got to head deeper into the valleys.
And so we continued on, the trail leading us down into the Welsh valleys. Shaped by industrialisation in the 19th century, these former mining communities have since turned to tourism to survive. Would we find the source of the hum here?
Do you hear it? Do you hear it? It's everywhere. I think we found it. It's everywhere. It's in the air.
Can you hear it? It's everywhere, Sanja. We found it, the source of the hum. It was the sound of the valleys.
Rhythm or click, Bob trot in willow, mein Gwene biden Greek. Ah, Berne windy, my allo and cry, Ikeo eto, Aroch di commentai.